scheduled ones, then I need to manually take it live myself. Ah, it works. Well, you know, it's something. Hey. Only problem I have now is that I'm blind as pancakes. Okay, here it goes. 16 pixel text size. Oh, look at that. Now I think I can read. But no, honestly, YouTube have been... the chat overlay right up here is delayed. Like, I kid you not, it's like how the YouTube API works is it takes at least like 1 or 2 seconds for the chat to appear in my stream itself. So, but it should have roughly the same latency as Twitch, if not maybe a bit lower depending on your connection. I opted for not going for like super low latency because although it works, it looks like a like potato. And I kind of wanted to cheat a tiny bit and double using YouTube as, you know, bot storage or, you know, videos for watching later. So I kind of opted to have it just a bit higher quality. Aww. But it should be working just fine. It's like, and there should be transcoding and everything, and hopefully it might be a tiny bit softer than the source you're seeing on Twitch, but at the same time it should also be more stable, mainly because it's essentially 2-pass encoding. So it first goes through my main encoder to Twitch, and then it gets recoded once again, that output for YouTube. What did I do now? I've had a lot of people ask for YouTube, and I finally threw Glimish out the window, and I just spent a day or so setting up something decent on YouTube, which is why I'm using this temporary chat here instead of my own. But hey, it doesn't look too bad. I still prefer my own because it actually fits with my overlay. But hey. Now, is YouTube's API is a living nightmare to work with. That's so. Well, I really need to disable all of these emote thingies because I. Okay, so give me a moment to just disable so it doesn't turn every like word into an emote. So, no, emote support is not bad. The problem kind of like... I believe it's Good Game Art or Are You, maybe? Also, sorry, now I can actually hear what I'm thinking. But if you did notice something, maybe the quality on DLive should be a bit better. I've been tinkering with the encode itself, and I made a fancy animation for the cat cam. Okay, let's see. We are autosave house 104215. Yeah. Well, obviously, you know, I'm getting the brightness going better over here. So Mischief is easier to see without me turning on the light blinding him. So anyhow, how have you guys been? Been doing anything interesting today or such? Okay, so it's 8 AM, it's Tuesday, so everything is closed. Let's start with the spirits. Seriously, I've been loving this game so much. But my tiny heartstrings broke this morning when I read the article that the Rune Factory 5 is being postponed until 2022. It have honestly been really warm. Oh no, ran out of inventory space. Damn it. Okay, what can we... Let's take the sickle and throw it into the... Here for now. Also, if there is any issues with the chat here, I will be trying to sort it out throughout the stream, but it's kind of hard to test it when, you know, it's not active. Also, I really should, salutations! Well, salutations to you as well, Ricky. Give me all of a moment here. Running back to Twitch. Yeah, honestly, so I could get the latency low on YouTube, but in return, it kind of looks absolutely horrible. And I'm kind of like of the mindset that I kind of want to use the VODs on YouTube as a VOD storage for people, you know, seeing that every other platform deletes VODs. So... here we go. You know what? Eventually, when I get, like, the ability to do an SRT poll, I'll just give you a direct link you can feed into your VLC or whatever. Oh no, when I test streamed, I was working on getting the YouTube encoder to behave, so that was something different. Are you saying you like this chatbot better than the normal one? Did I get my item? I do believe I did. One person says they like the animations, the other one, the next person's going like the animations are frustrating. See, you can't please everyone. Honestly, it's like, the way I see it, this chat would potentially be easier because it's not mine. It's like, I don't have to do anything in it, but the downside of it is the very obvious thing that, you know, because it's not mine, it means that, you know, support for the platforms like emotes and that kind of stuff is not going to be in there. Also, this might be a personal thing, but I kind of like having the bigger profile pictures because it makes me feel that, you know, it makes people on the stream a bit more human. I don't know if you get what I'm talking about here, but having the ability to like easily associate a profile picture with people, it's like, it's kind of nice, at least I think so. One nice thing about this chat, however, is that it's a separate application I can run on my monitor, and I can tweak it so it has very, very large letters. You know, people, person, otherkin, whatever rocks your boat, mate. Okay, what was I doing? It's like, I don't remember anything. It's like, it's been 2 days. It's only been 2 days since I played this game. And then I spent the entire day yesterday making YouTube not fuck up. You meat popsicle. Fair enough. Honestly, Creek was one of the DLC characters that just really made Borderlands 2 worth it. I just want to publicly announce that whatever you state, I will have forgotten it in 5 minutes. I assumed it was like Creek from Borderlands, because he yells that stuff all the time, but if I'm wrong, then I gladly acknowledge that. Room. And now I'm playing racing games. Room. Gold. Let's throw that in there. More gold. I'm afraid to announce that I'm a young one. I will, however, be turning to dust in like 2 years, so there's that. Lock, subtle lock, durable lock. What do I need? Young one means I had my first console, well, gaming machine was an inherited Commodore 64 from my uncle, but I'm kind of punching out of my own weight class, so since I am technically a 90s kid. And turning to dust, I just meme about turning 30. That's when you're officially old. So console-wise, I've been, you know, through most of them, but when it comes to like movies and cult classics, I don't really watch movies to begin with. So even if it came out like 5 years ago, I probably wouldn't be able to reference it. I know, right? It's like, I somehow feel that I just blinked and then magically I was just old. I don't know how it happened. It's like one moment I was 18 and then I sneezed and then all of a sudden I was 28. I don't know how it happened. My years just kind of disappeared. You know what? I dream to be that old geezer sitting in an MMO in a corner that I just make my own and then just sit giving life advice to the young ones. Those are my life goals. Anyway, we have a Ruby. Tomato. Except that MMOs is like a dying breed now, and if a game like Fortnite doesn't really have that kind of environment, if I sit myself in a corner, they'll just shoot me. Aww. Such violence in the young ones nowadays. Honestly, it's like, I think one of the best posters I've seen for like that whole generational thing. Have I heard about Palia? I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to live in it. I just need that game now, please. Especially considering that Rune Factory 5 have just been postponed for another year, which is... So, honestly, it's like Palia is very much what the next Final Fantasy expansion is going to bring. That's the thing I look forward to the most. But they're going to add 2 new classes, which I do look forward to. But the thing I look forward to the most in the next Final Fantasy game is something called Island Sanctuary. And it's basically Harvest Moon inside a Final Fantasy. It's like, once I hit that area, I'm just never going to come out again. Nyxie, join us for raids. Like, nope. I'm tending to my farm. And it's raining again today. It's like, what is summer in this game? I swear the game is Danish or something. It's like, we have summer the 24th, and I am pretty convinced that 20 out of the 24 days have basically just been raining. Which doesn't make any sense, as there was basically no rain whatsoever during spring. I still insist the worst sound in the game so far is the alpaca sound. I swear, it sounds like it's in pain. I'm tempted to just release it over a cliff or something in this horrible misery. It's like, listen to it. Seriously, listen to it. That poor thing shouldn't exist. His life is misery. Existence is agony. I know, right? Dun 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 dun. And I just wasted this entire day doing nothing. But I'm so distracted right now. It's fine. You know what? I have been preparing myself. I have a G Fuel in the fridge. Hey, G's. Oi. Yeah, it's been really hot recently. Speaking of which, I should probably turn on the air conditioner. I had to do it. I just needed to do a big number out of it. Only sad part was you only saw half of it, so I clicked like the button 3 times. Yeah, so seeing I dropped Glimish, I had a few requests for YouTube. The YouTube API is the main reason I've not been supporting YouTube because it's a pain. Until I get like native support in my own chat application, I'm just using SheepChat, which is honestly a pretty decent paid service for, you know, stream stuff. I can recommend it. It's murderous to like figure it out because it's like the menus are not very user friendly, but it works for a wide variety of services and it just kind of works. So still, I was going to apologize for it because, you know, I kind of prefer the bigger profile pictures and such, but if you guys like it, it's like I can spend a day and, like, you know, make the orange borders purple or something like that. It's called SheepChat, as in, you know, bear, sheep. But no, the air conditioner here, the best thing is to have both, you know, cooling and dehumidifying, so that's nice. Well, he is cheese, so... The main thing is I don't think it supports emotes. Like, maybe it does? No, that one is supported. But let's try to trick it. Oh yeah, I know, that's Frangaphase or something like that. I'm trying to get rid of emotes that just turns words into emotes, but there's a lot of those Frangaphase add-on emotes that literally just, you know, words, and it's like, I'm a bit against that. I feel that, you know, emotes should at least have something that, you know, makes sense for it to be an emote. Okay, you know what? Can't be impressed. It doesn't load profile pictures though, which is a bit broken, you can see that, but I'm a bit surprised it actually loaded the emote. Okay, here's a challenge. You know what? I got nothing. It puts the leaks above the restream chat at the very least. I did, however, personally, like, for those things, I make them a lot smaller, mainly because it's just really big. Yeah, I have the support for it as well, and I believe I make it around, for all of those bigger ones, I believe I personally set them to either 25 or 30 pixels. So it's still, you know, bigger than the default, but not that big. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if I can adjust it in SheepChat. SheepChat have come a long way since I initially saw it, like 3 years ago. No! Now I'm sad. Okay. Damn it! So, besides, you know, not having the profile picture from Trovo, the chat actually supports more emotes than my own app does, because I haven't gotten around to it. That does hurt my pride a tiny bit. I wonder if they somehow got their hands on an API for Trovo, because I've been adding all Trovo emotes manually. Then again, maybe they just have a bunch of users to submit them. Oh, that would be so cheese. It's like, if that's how you get around it, you just, you know, just go like, okay, so we support emotes for this now. Uploaded with, along with the string for the emote, and we all add it automatically. And the next day, they just have a full config file of like all the pictures and all the all the IDs, and you just copy paste because you have an army of users to do it for you. I could imagine that. Just like, opposed to doing everything yourself. Yeah, no, so far my way of adding Trovo emotes is not pretty. It's literally me going into like the browser source data, then graphing not only, you know, the image file of, you know, the animated GIF file, but also, you know, looking at the ID name and then, you know, locking it all down and then adding it into the code manually, which means, you know, it would have worked for the most part. The problem is that Trovo seems to be adding new emotes every single week due to some event. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I wanted to grab my G Fuel. I need to get hyped. So, getting them hype source right there. Such a bad plug. G Fuel, please sponsor me. Very expensive. No shame whatsoever. Oh no, so I actually found a new one. That I kind of like, which is citrus and raspberry, I believe. And it's literally called Hype Sauce. So let's get hyped. I also got Bamboozle. They added another one called Clickbait. And I bought it together with Lynn because we were just like, you know, what is it? And it doesn't say. It never tells you what it is. And it turned out to just be one of the former things that I already confirmed that I don't like. It tastes very much like, you know, when you as a kid bought those synthetic... what do you call them? Bubblegum. That was supposed to taste of strawberry. That's what it tastes like. It's very, very synthetic. So I wouldn't be surprised if they, honestly, it's a brilliant marketing move because I have a suspicion that it didn't sell very well. And they're like, okay, we have all this product that we haven't been able to sell. How do we get rid of it? You know what? Let's stuff it in a new tub called, you know, Clickbait. And tell people that they need to, you know, experience it to see what it is. For all I know, every clickbait could just have random taste in them that could actually be fun. Now when I think about it, I don't think they have. I think they just like some old product that they couldn't get rid of. Anyway, I'll quickly be out and grabbing this one. Hey, Mischief. Am I not allowed to continue to stream? Guys, I'm sorry. It seems we have a new host for the stream. Bye. See, there we go. He's bored. That's what's going on. How did that turn into a phase like that? You know what? Let's try to see if I can nail down what kind of like thing causes that. Give me a moment here, so emotes. Oops. Do you guys want me to keep Francophase embedded Twitch TV? Because it's the only thing I have, like, not disabled beside, you know, the official emotes from Twitch. So Twitch have like two big emote libraries of like external emote libraries. One is called Better Twitch TV, and the other one's called Francophase. And I was asking if you guys would prefer if I just disable those emotes from the chat. Oh no, it was more to prevent, you know, every like random word from turning into an emote. You know, I just want to try to see how this works. Was that you posting an emote? But I don't know. Noise. Okay, so that that one is noise. Yeah, I'm going to disable. You know what? I'm going to disable first Francophase and see if it's that one, and then I'll disable Better Twitch TV afterward. Select all. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it was definitely one of them. I ended up just disabling both of them. Oh no. Alan Midnight, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to Minister Burning. So hopefully we'll have an enjoyable time here. Oh no. I will not have room for this. I just know it. Bag is full. I knew it. You know what? Let's move back out and then probably make a chest or something, and then we can do something after that. Okay, let's start by something we have. Mithril, that type of block. You know what, let's just put processing materials in here. Yoink. I missing anything in here? Nope. But we can go in here and we can get rid of the time 1 backs and stuff. Speaking of which, is there any games you guys are looking forward to that's coming out anytime soon? My dreams of this year was just ruined. Like, okay, not entirely. I'm still getting Endwalker with, you know, Island Sanctuary in it. But it's like, I was looking so much forward to Rune Factory 5. And I've been going on about how when it comes out, I'm just going to live in it. And it's so unfair because the game is out in Japan. I was like, at least I'm fairly certain of it. I believe it was the 20th of March it released. So it's already out. I don't get it. How can it take more than a year to like translate and localize the game? Cities of Skyline 2. I can imagine that they won't do that, if you ask me. Okay, maybe Cities of Skyline. I was thinking Animal Planet and Coastal Planet. Because looking at those games, they will likely benefit more from keeping the engine upgraded. And then, you know, keep long-term support for all of the DLCs instead of, you know, releasing a new game and re-adding all the DLCs every single time. Cough, EA. Even though that is more profitable, it's not very, how can I put it? Friendly towards the consumers? Wait, there's an update for Story Seasons Pioneer Town. Well, it's the same company that does Rune Factory 5, so I don't know. There's probably something to do with the westernization of it. COVID, I don't know. It's like, I can't imagine why, like, Rune Factory was pushed down and back an entire year since the game is out in Japan. It's just about, you know, localization and translating the game. I very much suspect that's the same for the new update you're talking about, at least if there's new characters or anything in it. Also, welcome Alan, and thank you so much for the follow. And welcome to my little nest of pearling. Some people have an amazing time here. And I'm just getting super distracted. But it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not in a rush to do anything. So let's go to a Sprite Village and grab all of the stuff. I demand tribute. My minions. Isn't that basically what this is? You're just extorting them, coming by every day going like, give me a portion of what you have or I won't allow you to live here. I'm not sure how that's what how that works, but nah, honestly it's a neat feature that they implemented as a way that you can gather resources that's low level, so you don't really need to focus on going back and grabbing low items. And in my tool bag, do I not have an upgraded sickle? Yes, I do have an upgraded sickle right there. And yeah, never mind. And you know what? For once, in this month, it's not raining today, so I can actually go and let... I swear, I cleared all the trees, like, 3 days ago. Okay, maybe not that soon, but I swear the trees around here grow so fast. Okay, let's try this again, just so I can... Here we go. There we go. But yeah, as for Skyline, it's like the game is from what? 2010, 2011. I think. I might be wrong. But yeah. City of Skylines is getting just a tiny bit old, so I can imagine that they would eventually make a new game. Just to get rid of like old, you know, baggage. Okay, I'm seeing 1 chicken, 2 chicken. I lost a chicken. Hello? It's probably still inside. There seemed to be like a tiny bug in the game that all animals doesn't come out when you click ring the bell. Then you need to go into the barn or whatever and out again, and then the animal's out there. It's probably the only like negative side I've like had the pleasure of pointing out so far. Okay, if I was a special chicken, where would I be? Is it dead? Totally wandered off and ran away. No, it's still here. Yeah, so the animals in this game, that's why I've been complaining so much here during the summer month. It's like, out of the 25 days so far, have we had 19 or 20 days of rain? And every day it rains, I cannot let the animals out, which means I need to go in there and provide them food. Where when they can go out, they basically won't eat because they'll eat outside. So you save food. And on the other hand, the nice thing about rain is it will water all your plants. But I have sprinklers for all my plants, so I don't need the rain. Something like that. Oh, it's actually nice. Nice to know. I've been pretty loose about letting them out, but honestly, it's like it doesn't matter too much. This month so before I always went over there immediately and let them out. But the thing is, for this entire month, it's been raining. I kid you not, almost every single day. So I'm getting super loose about, you know, not getting over there, because I just look at it and go like, oh, it's not raining today. Actually, since you've been playing this game more than me, honest opinion. So I'm personally very impressed with Story Seasons. I start Story Mineral Town because, you know, I'm old. But the optimization and the stuff they added in Story Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town have honestly, in my opinion, been amazing. It's like I've been enjoying every second of the game so far. What I do want to ask is, I believe that almost anyone interested in this kind of game have also played Stardew Valley. How does this game, long term, as in, you know, playing it for a while, hold up against Stardew Valley in terms of stuff to do? So there's a few things I prefer in this one, which is especially the Animal Crossing style museum, where you can like donate fish and that kind of stuff. I've always been a sucker for that kind of stuff. I heard the meow, and I did not see what the meow was about. Oh! S2, thank you so much for the follow. Requesting raw red barrel for 600 gold. Yes, you shall have exactly that then. So it wants me to deliver 5 silver ingots, 30 mortar, or flexible cloth. I don't know how to get flexible cloth yet, but it's a good way to get rid of clay, breathing, and I do have a bunch of silver ingots, so that's fine. No, this is like completely separate chat. Let me just catch up on what you're saying. The difference is that my personal chat app doesn't have YouTube support. So, and since everyone was requesting YouTube after I got rid of Glimish, that's what it is. Oh my god, Mischief! Can you guys hear that? I'm not sure if my mic is picking it up. Are you okay, Mischief? Give me a moment. Mischief is not happy. And to answer you, Alan, so Friends of Mineral Town is a good game, but here's the thing. Friends of Mineral Town was basically what we played back on PlayStation 1. It's very, very basic. So all of the things that's been introduced, especially, I actually believe that, you know, the Rune Factory series have been a big influence for a lot of the stuff at it because, you know, the cross-developed. But the thing is, all Mineral Town have is they want you to get to floor 250 in the cave, and there's not really any optimization for your farm or anything like that. It's just, you know, upgrade your tools, get further in the cave, upgrade your tools more, get even further in the cave. And people like me back in the day used the little trick saving in the cave, finding the next room, and then going down. Oh, I'm actually just setting it up so my streams will be automatically saved as mods. And that's also the reason I didn't go for low latency when YouTube is, because the low latency quality on YouTube is just bleh. So I decided to just upload the source at 2K resolution and yeet it at them at a high bit rate, and it looks almost identical to the source on Twitch, so that's nice. And it's permanent bots for you guys, so And also a way to access my stuff when you, by any chance, on school networks or anything else. I think it's so funny that YouTube is the one platform that never gets banned. It's like, ban Twitch, ban Trevo, ban DLive. Oh no. But YouTube is an educational resource, so we can't ban that. YouTube is never banned at like educational institutions, like school, homes, dormitories. Okay, it is very rare. Here in Denmark, at the very least, you are partially, like, guaranteed that if you're at a school here, YouTube will not be banned. Oh yeah, but my point is, it's getting unbanned again. See, that's the whole thing. Had it been Twitch, I guarantee you, there had been no argument. It's just like, ban, poof, gone. Which is kind of my point. You know what? I'm going to close my window for now. Mischief is going absolutely ham. 2 seconds. Okay, trying once more. That is so true, JPM, about the clips. Let me just quickly read up and see what I missed here while the cats were going bonkers. Also, hey, Tech. And seeing you around, JPM. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. Honestly, I would upload Twitch clips to YouTube if it wasn't because there is no clips on Twitch. Nobody ever clips anything on my channel. I have been trying to encourage it. I even made like a clips channel in my Discord and go like, clip all you want on whatever service you want, and I'll, you know, make sure to find a high quality version of it, re-upload it. But yeah, I believe the last clip I have is my McCree dominance in Overwatch, and that's about it. Back to point. Oh my god. I just realized what this chat is doing. I just want to confirm it. Oh my god, that is brilliant. So let me explain what's going on here. I believe I showcased back in the past that I made injection handlers for my own chat overlay so people couldn't write script and inject into it. What they're doing here is taking one of the signs general assigned with how you make injections and then just replace it with an emote. So the original symbol is never getting through. It's just a symbol that, you know, an emote of what the symbol is. So if you do a star, it will just post an emote. And that way you secure me as a streamer. It's a cheeky way of getting around it, but honestly it's brilliant. Now I have to check. You know what, I don't trust this chat 100%, so I'm not brave enough to completely screw it over. Oh no, I noticed that when JPM posted a star sign, an asterisk, that instead of posting an asterisk, the chat will post an emote of an asterisk. And in doing that, they actually go a long way against, you know, preventing people from injecting scripts into your chat, securing the user. And it's like, I just realized what they were doing, and I was like, oh my god, that is brilliant. I'm partially doing the same in my chat. I'm just doing it differently. I'm just replacing it with AC or ASCII or whatever you want to call it, numbers for the symbols. So if you have like a slash, it will apply the ASCII numbers for the slash and then convert that. That way, you know, the thing loses its original function. Anyway, we were getting, and it's late, but we're expanding the town, and they need mithril or petals. I kind of want to, is it, no, it's Wednesday, Thursday. It's Wednesday, so it's close today. I should upgrade my, is it a bucket? It's a oh my god, my bucket is still like baby. Yeah. In short, you can basically, and this is going to sound weird to those who don't know the code behind it, but if I do like this symbol right here, can I using ASCII? Jeg fortæller, at de bruger symboler. De bruger emotes her. Jamen, de kan da ikke replace det. Ja. Hvordan vil du replace emotes? Ja, her der gør de det smart. Hvis jeg skriver stjerne, så poster de en emote af en stjerne. Teksten kommer aldrig ind igennem. Det er billede. Sorry about that. Lynn stopped by, and the weird coded language I was speaking is Danish. It's not like I'm hiding the fact that I'm Danish. We can't all be native English speakers. Yeah, you only just joined, Curious, so you're very, you're entitled to not know. Now, I had a meme going on back on Mixer, but I kind of stopped it, but it was so funny. So I would have so many people come into the chat and go like, so asking if either A, I was, as most of these people were mostly American, so either A, they would ask if I was from the UK, or B, they would ask if I was from Australia. And what I would do is, like, I would have this little number counter down in the corner, and the entire community knew what the numbers meant, except the new people coming into the stream. Well, Ricky, it's like Danish is a Germanic language, and depending on where, you know, your origins stem from, Welsh, Scottish, have closer to, you know, Scandinavian Danish roots when it comes to, you know, language structure. Many people don't know this, but, you know. Mem? Oh yeah, Dutch. Dutch is a truly, of like from a, linguistic perspective, in my opinion. Oh, I would basically just add a point to it every time a new person came into the stream asking, you know, where I was from, and either, you know, UK or Australia. And, you know, I had a few Australian viewers as well. And it was this running gag where, you know, people try to, like, get the number higher on their side. So it was mostly, you know, it mostly functioned mainly because Mixer was very... how can I put it? American dominated? Is that how you put it? So, you know, of course, if you live in the UK, you can, you know, recognize the accent. If you live in Australia, you're going to recognize the accent. But when you're a bit further away, then everything sounds the same. Oh no, honestly, step by YouTube and try to find anyone speaking Danish. I can't do the Danish accent. I wish I could, but I can't. I have a friend who is amazing at emulating it. But no, the normal Danish accent is very distinct, and I don't even know if I can emulate it. It's see, the thing is, the Danish language, how it's spoken, is very different from how you pronounce words in English. So, depending on how much time you've spent with a certain given language, will you be, you know, using parts of your own language for it. So, one of the things you will see on my channel, and that this is more on principle basis, is I absolutely refuse to say C, because you can't tell if it's the letter, you know, letter in the alphabet or one of the last ones. So I, on purpose, still says sit, and that's, you know, it's 100% a Danish thing, but the English language does not have a distinction between those two letters, so I had it on purpose. They have all been thrown out, so that's fine. Let's go upgrade our tools. But you know what? I will, Ricky, I will give you a gift. The gift of goddesses. We had a Danish prime minister. It was our former foreign minister who made a speech during the green, whatever you want to call it, something don't pollute climate conference. And of course, the first thing that happened was people made spoofs of it, The best one happens to be Monty Python. So I'll just post it in my Discord in random, but I'll post the 2 links. And that one will very, very strongly show how the Danish accent sounds normally if you don't speak a whole lot of English. Give me a moment here, if I can find the channel. Am I blind? Well, I'm wearing glasses, so rhetorical question. Back in around 10 years ago, we had a massive conference held in Denmark with Barack Obama visited, and like every big shot from every big nation stopped by, and all was this whole thing about, you know, greenhouse gases and eco-friendliness and yada yada yada. Okay, posted them both in random stuffs in my Discord. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's like there's a okay, I'm going back and forth. There's a meme going on about Denmark is you can't ever learn Danish. It's not possible. And there was this massive blog post from like an American dude who'd been teaching himself Danish because they were immigrants from Denmark originally, and they still have a family in Denmark. And so he taught himself Danish and visited Denmark because that's, you know, what he wanted to do. And once he arrived here, he was like, learning this language is a scam because for every 20 kilometers inside of the country, they swap the language. It really doesn't take that long before the accent changes completely. And there's some historical reasons for it. It's like one of them is if you take the south of Denmark, it actually used to be closely related to German, not really German, but you know, a state that was something prior to Germany and prior to Denmark, down in that area. Where part of it just became Germany and another part of it became Denmark, but you know, still, you know, parts of that language still remains.
Hey.
Anyway, we want to upgrade, and we want to upgrade the buckets, iron bucket. So that's 3 of those, and then probably 3 of the other ones. That people are very different. like, I have a friend who give her a week anywhere and she basically emulates the accent in that area. With me as an example, my accent kind of slowly, very slowly changes over a long period of time. So I'm not saying that I don't get influenced, because of course I do. Everyone does. It's like, it's a subconscious thing that you don't really think about. Let's see. But yeah, a lot of it's really hard to explain, you know, how the ability to speak multiple languages function for those who don't. But the best way I can explain it is not, you don't really think of it like, oh, I'm speaking a different language. It's more like you're using a different repository of words, synonyms or something like that. And one thing you will notice is you will very often mix languages. That's especially seen very, very commonly in the US with the Spanish community. But mixing makes it very seemingly, because English have some words that, you know, define something that Danish doesn't. And Danish have words that define something that English doesn't. So you end up using the most convenient word. And that's how language functions, is like they usually, the more accurate way you can describe something, the more the thing will stick around. Actually, a thing that that the English language lacks would be the word that, you know, the Americans obsessed over like a few years back, which in German is Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude? Which in Danish is skadefryd. And that is essentially one word to describe the pleasure of, rather, taking pleasure in the act of watching someone else get hurt. Not really, like, not in a masochistic way, but more in a, you know, someone have been a douchebag to you and he trips and falls. It's like that kind of thing. Poetic justice, I guess. But there's no real word in the English language to like describe the feeling of, you know, that as an example. Similarly, I believe the Japanese have one of the better words, which would be sa. And it basically summarizes, I don't know, I don't care, all into one word. I also needed some planks. But it is why I think the whole aspect of trying to force language will never... Oh, that can't be us. See, that's still more than words. But, yeah. Now, see, the thing about language, in my opinion, is language is a tool used to convey meaning. The more precise and the more you can convey with the least amount of words, that's usually what's going to be adapted. And that's why you can never force language. It's like, take an example that Sweden is doing the hen thing, trying to remove gender. But in doing so, they are effectively crippling speech, because it's like, if you take if you were to point at someone on the street and say, the individual over there with the ambiguous shirt, you don't know who you're talking about. But if you say the tall lady with the red shirt, people immediately, you know, are capable of looking in that direction and seeing what you're describing. And that is the main reason I kind of like insist you can't, like, no matter how much you might desire to like force changes in the language, it's never going to work, because language is simply a construct for, you know, for conveying information. Oh yeah, we were going on, do I have any room whatsoever? No, I do not. I was about to say puddle harvesting or whatever you want to call it, but hey, if it works. Another good example of language is slang. Especially, like, look at Twitch slang. Words like pog. It's like everyone immediately knows what you mean. And there's no other way of, like, conveying that without doing a full sentence. That's why it's sticking around. Same with yeet. It's like, it's not a word, and, you know, there's probably some stuffed person in an office absolutely hating how people are ruining language. But language is ever evolving. If we were to compare how English sounds today with just how English, you know, commonly spoken sounded like 100 years ago, is going to be very different, and they would consider your way of speech quite crude and rude because that's how it was. Wait. Okay, what was the point? Oh, never mind. I was about to say, what was the point of upgrading my bucket? And I was like immediately getting fossils. I'm like, okay, you know what? That works. I take my words back. Also, in case you guys are wondering why I'm not buying plants and planting anything, it's because it's like so close to the end of the month that I would rather just invest all my money in next season's crops and then plant them at the start of next month. Well, you're not... See, how gay became a thing, I very much understand. Because I swear, like, flamboyant people are the most amazing, wonderful people on Earth. Like, my former leader in Final Fantasy was absolutely flamboyantly gay. And he was the most lovely person on Earth. But see, that's the thing. when you have that, you know, flamboyant gay attitude, it's very, very obvious, first of all. And the second part of it, you know, it uplifts you because the person is so full of spirit and happy for the most part. And it's like, it makes completely sense that, you know, the word happy got associated with that. By saying that, I'm not saying, implying that non-flamboyant gay people aren't legit a thing, but it just, you know, there's different types of people, and the flamboyant attitude is very, very unique to, you know, often gay men, and of course that became, you know, the synonym. Like, at least logically it makes sense to me. It's like, they're happy. And given the choice, I would much rather, you know, associate with that type of personality than some grumpy, sad old fart sitting in an office hating on everyone. There is some people who are just miserable. It's like, I feel sad for them, but like at the same time, why are you forcing other people to suffer with you if you know, have a sad life? So we have supple lumber, solid lumber, normal lumber. Wait, I don't have like a jillion of each. Where? One thing, and I risk probably saying something unpopular here, but one thing that I find extremely confusing is people's obsession with what other people are doing in the bedroom. It's like, oh, don't let them near my children. It's like, why? Let's see. But again, that's just my standpoint. Like, really doesn't matter. Like, people's personality is people's personality. It's like, either they're an awesome person or, you know, they're a shite person. What they do behind closed doors in the bedroom really doesn't contribute to that in one way or another. I was bottle farming. Yes and no. So there is a bit of history with that. And they really shouldn't, that's my opinion. But it's like, I feel that it's the whole obsession right now with those things. I feel it's not really to do with, you know, the subject at all. It's just, you know, how our culture have evolved. It's like drama, media, it's like we care so fucking much about what everyone is doing and tries to find dirt on whoever. It's like recently people were like trying to find dirt on Ellen or whatever her name is, the talk show host from the US. Why care? It's like, but no one can be so happy and a positive influence. Of course not. She's human. Like, what are you expecting? But we're so damn busy with, you know, what other people are doing. Hey, Tanchi. How are you today? Thank you. I saw you stop by earlier when I was just tinkering with some of the final stuff here. Glad you like it. Better you hate the heat. Not, I have an air conditioner. Ha! So I actually, got a, Lynn, my boyfriend, gave me an AC unit, like, last year, I believe, for my birthday, and it's just been the best gift ever. One of the things that is a bit of a negative, here in Denmark, normally we never own AC units at all, because, you know, it's rain, with rain on it, so why have an AC? But when I'm streaming here, especially when I was running 2 computers, it's like my little room in here doesn't have very good circulation. I mean, it would just build up. It would build up to around, for the Europeans here, around 45 degrees. Like, it got hot. And for the Americans, I believe it's 115 Fahrenheit-ish. It's like, it was not healthy, so getting, you know, that AC unit when I'm streaming has just been amazing. Yeah, so I used fans in the past. I find that fans doesn't really... Oh. Okay, there have to be an easier way to pick up items. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I've not really been using my my AC unit that much during winter, but I could definitely feel here during summer that it's no longer enough to just have a window open and having the heat equalize that way. Also, Itanchi, did you see the final touches I did to the cat cam? Mischief is not here at the moment, but... Isn't that delightful? Not sure. I miss you. I'm honestly really impressed with just the variety of like different effects you can apply to stuff like this. Oh, you can, so the thing that I'm not sure you could do this before, but you can do now, is applying stinger transitions to individual sources when you hide and show them. And I think that's brilliant. Also, did JPM bring up that I actually wrote a little short story Final Fantasy thing? Not Final Fantasy, fantasy novel thingy recently. I've gotten okay. I'm shit at writing. I really am. But I've gotten okay responses from, you know, those who read it. Story-wise. My main problem is, you know, is no secret. So, Valenpa. So the thing is, like, I've been world building something and like got the story in my mind, and you know, world building and writing that down. But the act of, you know, writing itself, aka sentence structure and grammar, kill me. I'm just kind of hoping that, you know, I will find someone who loves the story enough that they're willing to just, you know, proofread it and fix the grammar and sentence structure so I can release it afterwards. And at least I admit to my strengths and gladly admit to what I absolutely cannot do. Nah, I basically decided to just, you know, keep writing and not focus on that stuff instead of, you know, spending ages on like a single chapter and still failing at it. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I don't really write while on stream. Like, and you will probably be horrified by this, but I actually write on my phone. And then I just like skim it through to make sure that I get the worst of it autocorrects and then click publish. I have just a slight inkling that that would be a cardinal sin to a lot of people actually writing. Let's see. So we needed, was it 30? 30 mortar? Hey, 5 gold bars. I'm not going to complain. Dun 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 dun. I do believe I send you the link to the novel, Ricky. I might not have, but yeah. Could you send me the link on Discord just in a DM? Oh no, I think I found it. And oh, I did have room. And give me a moment here. I'm just yeeting you a link to the novel thingy. It's like... Also, it does say it's a romance. It's not, but on this platform, every single story with a female leading character is categorized as a romance, and I don't know why. It's slightly offensive, actually, but yeah. But you know what? They have a convenient app for writing in, and it's simple and easy to use, so I just start there, then I can always yeet it out in a Word document or something later. Copy paste. Anyway, DM'd you the link. Yeah, I'll look into it later. It was just right now focusing on the stream itself, so well, honestly, my writing quality is not much higher than that anyway, so didn't really want to post it on Royal Road, as I know that I'll just be ripped into shreds. Okay, you didn't, like, completely pull out the cable, Mischief. Can you guys still hear me? No, the thing is that I know I'll get, like, ripped apart for grammar and sentence structure and that kind of stuff, and I already know that I am shitheaded. and I spend I don't know how many years in, you know, formal education further confirming that I'm shit at it. So I don't really need to be told that fact. Until I have, like, someone willing to edit that stuff for me, you know, it's a non-plus. Oh, whoops. Did one of my chings just completely disappear? Hello? I swear it just walked into the barn and disappeared. Can it go inside? Can it do that? Clearly that's a yes, and clearly they need food again. No, so the thing is, speaking a language is very different from being able to write. And what I mean by that is the sentence structure, grammar, punctuation, that kind of stuff. I suck at it in my own language, and I suck at it in English, and I guarantee you I suck even worse at it in German. And that's a fact I'm just, like, happily admitting to. Is like, you know, you come to a point where you realize you have certain strengths and you have certain weaknesses, and my writing is definitely a weakness. And it's like, even if I just write chat with you guys, it's like, you know, grammar mistakes, spelling mistakes, you know, still creeps its way in there. And should I be better at it? You know, given my education and my age? Probably, but I'm not, so... God, you are restless, Mischief. Badly. I'll look into all that stuff once I'm, you know, on the other side of the stream. If you could write it to me in a DM on Discord, it would be appreciated, because I would forget any and all names you mention right here now. So on a completely different side note, anyone been doing anything interesting besides melting in the heat? Learning Unreal Engine, the new one. Is a big engine. And, you know, can do a lot. Honestly, like, a lot of the information you earn in, like, the prior versions of Unreal will carry over to the new version. There'll be new features, of course, but it's like... If you know Word 2015, you also pretty much know Word 2017 or whatever it's called. It's just, I was... Oh god, Mischief, you are... Hey. Yeah, it's also about what you need. If you... this is, of course, my opinion on it, but when it comes to engines, I don't think... I don't think the best idea is just to learn one thing and stick with that, because there's so many, like, use cases that my 5 cents on it is... the right tool for the right job. Unity is good at one thing, Unreal is good at another thing. Game Maker, is about what it's called, is a brilliant 2D engine. Also, another thing that I don't know how, you know, much this will help you, but back when I was still, you know, spending time coding, like, I found the best way to learn something is to just jump into it. It's like, you can read a lot of tutorials, you can read a lot of video guides and whatever, but before you, like, have the experience of getting it out in your hands, I find that it won't really permanently stick. Where just, you know, making a random project. It's like, decide, hey, I want to make a Flappy Bird clone, or, you know, something absolutely silly and simple. You know, you'll learn something, and your first attempt will be absolute trash, and you'll learn from your mistakes and make a better attempt right after. The thing I find, and that never try to, like, stick with a project though, because it's like your first attempt is always going to be, you know, your first attempt, and you will learn along the way, so you realize there will be aspects that you could change or make better. So many small projects, or expand it or rewrite it, so I never got to the tricks part of the bike though. Look at how I got rid of all the trees without hitting the the cherry trees. I am afraid I don't really know what that is. Oh no. World, why must you be so cruel? Oh no. Look at how clean it's getting. You know what? I should probably spend some time and plant some more trees. It's not that they give a lot, but they never go away. So that's that. Except if you accidentally chop them down, of course. Oh, look at how clean it's getting. It's totally not, you know, useful for my progression, but you know, it's the small things that matters. Matters? Matisse? See, it still wants me to cultivate, and that's, you know, all fine and stuff, and I have the mushroom thingy. I just don't know where the, spores are located. Anyway, we needed a lot of locks for the, horse barn over here. So, might as well just take some of the billion tree locks that I got, and so it's solid lumber and lumber. We agreed it was not subtle, but again, I know I've praised this game a lot. I'll keep doing it. It's like luck, subtle luck. Why do I only have subtle lucks? Do I not have any like solid lumber? So that's normal lumber, and we need a few more of those. So might as well. And we have 30 of these. See, the work of effort and work and, you know, results are often, you know, very, very different. As an example, Ricky, now this right here have taken me absolutely no time to like implement. Well, it was, you know, find a stinger transition, apply the timings for it, and make it look pretty. It's like fair. That is something you guys, as my viewers, can see. It's like, oh, pretty. But the fact that I have spent probably 1,000 hours on tweaking the back-ending code so the stream quality stays consistent, that kind of stuff, nobody really sees that. And it's like, I don't mind that because it's one of those things that, you know, shouldn't be seen. The problem is if it can be seen, then I'm doing something wrong, clearly. But I believe it's very much the same with a lot of fields. It's like, just take writing, as I was saying before. It's like, sure, I've spent the past year saving to the stupid little Word document with WordPad, to be exact. You know, world building and, you know, consistency, which I'll probably never use for the first part of it, but that is stuff you guys will never ever see. Secondly, it's like, I need a site by site to appreciate context. But secondly, the same, the good writers will, you know, have grammar down and all that kind of stuff. So it's not just, you know, providing a good story. They also have editors. They spent time, you know, rewriting and fixing sentence structure, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, while they might spend, you know, X amount of time of writing the story itself, I am almost 100% convinced that, you know, rewriting and checking grammar takes a lot more time, but it's something that you as a general reader will never appreciate because you don't see that. Hey, Tag. How are you today? And how are you streaming been? Aw, thank you so much. Even that worked. Okay, it's getting late, and if I don't want my character to pass out, I should probably jump in bed and wait for tomorrow. I'm just slightly preparing for, like, harvest next month. I think I'll make 2 more sprinklers and probably try to fill out the entire area with crops. But yeah, Take, how is everything on your end? Have the streaming and everything been going well? Oh god. Stop, stop! Dun, dun. 28, and it's Saturday, and that means it's Monday, no, Sunday, when we swap to the next month, meaning that I can actually buy new crops, which is nice. And it's raining again. What was it doing? I have like a 2-second memory span, which is not very effective. See, I want to go to the museum and see if I can donate the fish, but I'm 90% sure that it's closed on Saturdays. I think I am. How am I supposed to have a key for that shop that literally just opened? It's like, sure, I could take her to the shop, but I have a feeling that only the mayor have a key to the shop, so, you know, just having her stand in front of it, maybe we can break the door down. You know, I have an axe. Me pick me. And there we go, we got the beauty salon. Saloon. And I'm immediately oh wait, let's check. Closed Thursdays. So it's exactly open today. Neat.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't have any new photos. Don't load in. Donate fish. Do 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 do. So that means I can just eat the other one, which is nice. Dun 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 dun. So the general store should be open. Let's start to buy some crops for the next season, which would be tomorrow, with some now, so that should be full. Let's see. What do we want to grow next season? tomatoes, and that's summer and autumn. So I went for green peppers last time, and we can do pineapple, but that's only summer. We can do green peppers again, I guess. See, the difference between this and this is this one have multi yield and I can plant it now. This is 1 day less and a single yield. You know what, let's just plant some more green pepper. I will totally regret this. Look at how nice everyone else is making the farms, and then there's me. I might actually have enough for needing like two sprinklers more. Let's see. If I was the materials for a sprinkler, where would I be? Such a bad example. Okay, so we have definitely enough mithril, which is silver again. That's the one thing I want to complain to the developers about. Every MMO in like my past 20 years have taught me that this color right here is the color of mithril. That right there is mithril, but no, it's silver in this game. It frustrates me so much. I guess that's to like distinguish it from the iron ore color-wise, but good. Oh, oops. Oh well. That's like in all the MMOs I've been playing, mithril have always had like this kind of light blue color, where iron is, you know, this dull gray, and silver is often this more white, shiny gray, which is, you know, a really vague description that probably doesn't tell anyone anything, but, you know. Double lock. Oh, I do have solid luck. Look at that. And we can now start the lock production for our horse ranch. I don't know. words. And there we go. With that, we should probably start. I was about to say start production, but. Oh, neat. Wait, did I? How did I get that wrong? There we go. You know, the best thing is that your house, home, whatever you want to call that area, changes melody per season. I really like that little touch. You know, it's such a... I wouldn't say pointless, but it's like... It's not really needed, but it's just a nice little... Oh. Oh. So that... Okay, so that is the difference between buying them at the store and, you know, making them yourself. So, see, I've gotten green pepper last time, and as a result, I now have 2-star green pepper seeds, which means that when I plant them, they'll become even higher quality. Doesn't that just mean that I'll need an army of this little machine here? And the main problem with that is that machine is hecking expensive. It's like, bleh. And they are all ticking along for... There you go. I should have enough to make 2 sprinklers. Yeah, Mischief, I hear you. I'm not 100% sure what you're complaining about at the moment, though, but... Probably just bored. Pling! Sprinkler! And another one. And then let's start to focus by throwing these. So that's 6. Oh my god, that fits so well. Oh, look at that. I planted them all the same day for once. And I have a feeling that the seed maker here is just kind of wasted on producing, you know, seeds for, what do you call it? Shrubs, grass, hay, wheat, fodder, I guess. I have 3 more here. I might as well just plant them, so at least they don't run out. What about, I think I'm done with today's duties. If I don't include going to the spirit area and collecting my harvests. Or whatever you want to call it. Tributes. Come on, stop. Wait, you need 2 items to... Okay. Starting to just litter. Getting rid of it. And can we assign some more? So we have 6 here. Neat. Let's get some more of these. Our solid log. I really should go tentative animals, but my inventory. Vegetable salad, tea. Okay, first of all, we can get rid of a giant tiger shrimp. because the museum did not want that one. Pumpkin. I'm just throwing the pumpkin and that stuff in there because I am genuinely not sure if... So I could actually turn it into seats as well, and then throw another one, but... well... I think as for right now, though, I will be doing the polite thing and taking a break. My tummy is doing the rumblies, and I have not yet eaten, so... I will likely pass out once I've eaten. I know myself well enough, but in case I don't, then I'll see you guys around. And for anyone new here, keep in mind that you can catch my Discord at discord.gg/Phantom of Nyx. And I hope that everyone have had an enjoyable time. So with that said, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around. Bye!